Hello, all, and welcome back to HighPriest Reacts to MLP Season 9, Episode 3, Uprooted. If I had to say, this is called that because it directly deals with the consequences from last episode, but that's me having a bit of blind faith in our good writers. The rest of me is a lot more pessimistic and like, they're probably just half-assed it. It's about something else. But, yeah. I don't really know what to expect here, so let's get to this thing. Yeah, of course, this is Nightmare Realm shit. The moment she came on, I was about to make a pass, and then it became fairly obvious. This is about them learning how to do dream stuff. I'd like to remind you, everyone, that the tree was a dick, so I don't really mind much if it did get murked successfully. Fucking Zanzibar. It's the... Okay, it's the Tree of Harmony again, being a dick. It's about... Okay, so it is about the consequences of shit. I was like, almost time for the new school year, and then this kid showed up wondering, what the fuck is going on with the Tree of Harmony? Fuck with our dreams.
Did I send out the wrong back to school day?
What about the elements of harmony?
Those are gone too.
I mean, it's not like you actually need them. You are the elements of harmony. You can do it on your own.
And Sandra won't be coming back.
On your own now. But given its call for help, it's not destroyed. And they're going to inherit the elements. So it was like I guessed before.
You know what I mean.
This quest for all Yona friends.
What? I like to be prepared.
I misread that joke there. I thought he might have forged their signatures, but... That would have been a bit cute. I'm just expecting you're very grumpy. You picked up an entire presentation there. Alright, that was a nice little montage. That's when the Grandpa Griffin just... There, where he shouldn't leave. You're the salt of the earth, Zanzibar. Or Sandbar. I keep mistaking his name.
Doesn't maybe friends listen to each other and make plan together?
Yoda talking sense.
Hey, little guy. Yeah, but mine makes more sense. Whatever. You just keep it down.
At least it makes more sense than the plot as depicted in this season so far.
Memorial anyway. And if you think
I had something. She's carving the memorial. But no, seriously, did they get the memo that the elements might be physically destroyed, but the power is still around and working just fine? Admittedly, it might end up dying with the main characters, but maybe someone else will finally set out the thing needed to reform it. Good job. You wrecked everything. Wonderful work, guys. Really fitting the spirit of harmony, yeah.
Why couldn't you be more careful?
I swear to God, if the tree doesn't appear at in Arma some return at some point in the season, I'm just gonna feel like that entire shit last season was a pointless wet fart of a story. Then again, it made the tree into a giant asshole.
wow, I can't believe we just got schooled by a yak.
Oh, you never recovered the tree bits.
Oh, I didn't move it too far.
What's important is that Yona bring back branches
Sandbar.
Rebuild what exactly?
Oh, hey, a song.
Celebrate the tree.
The memories inside us
We'll make do.
And we're preparing the elements of harmony. It's a decent song, just right up to Blueprint, but
Kinda messy.
Maybe wait until everything dries and it becomes structurally sound, eh? Okay, good, yeah. Oh my god, it's totally pulling a Twilight's castle. I knew it. Yep, it's turning into a tree house for them. Grown out of the remains of the castle of the two sisters. Or in the center of it, at least. Not as massive as I thought it was getting.
How did that happen?
Just to be clear, that means no torturing people with their nightmares.
Cool. Is every creature okay?
Seriously? No claustrophobia shit? Fucking asshole.
Where did this come from? I'm not sure. If I had to
Because you're the next element bearers. This is gonna be how it is. This is gonna be what Grover doesn't account for. So, it feels like I might be being too harsh on the show at the moment, but that second episode really did just leave a sour aftertaste, and it's kept bouncing between, oh, okay, I guess, oh, well, no, okay, and then, I shouldn't be surprised. That's what I was hoping would happen when they put the tree together, but I didn't want to, I think it really give that thought any credence, because then I'd be disappointed if it didn't. Like, I'm not super invested in the tree, the tree, like even some fans were in Twilight's old house, but it doesn't make sense with the shit as presented throughout the series. That's the continuing problem. I mean, I couldn't when he's Fernando was making up the shit about the grown from basilisk tears. Like, I couldn't even be completely sure if the show had just briefly freaking forgotten that part of the plot too. That's how bad I view that last episode. So this one is definitely an uptick, and that definitely leads me to where I think this is going. Then there's no way they'd kill the tree in the first episode. They do that in the second to last episode, and then have the epilogue show how they overcome, and third to last, actually, in this case. Second to last would be them repairing it, creating something new to safeguard Equestria with. A new representation of friendship, and then with the last episode show being a time skip of that, going into effect. But even again, people keep mentioning the elements, but Twilight & Co. beat Sombra without actually having the elements. They used the power of the elements on their own. And in 2, even if they didn't, the elements were destroyed before and came back. It's just, fuck. You literally did the exact same thing in the first episode, and I'm not going to let that go, because I mean, look, I get it. He will definitely have quite a few people kids who are watching it season 9 for the first time, which would probably leave a lot of them very, very confused. But it would still happen, and they wouldn't think. But anyway, even little kids who've been watching the show for long enough to know the characters, because there are 9 seasons, 9 years. There are people who grew up who are little kids watching this show who are now adults. There are 18-year-olds who started the show when they were 9-ish. I know I think there was a season where the time was longer and such, but you get the point. And any of them still around are going to be just as bullshit. Boom. I need to fix that. I didn't realize it had gone that bad without looking. Over there. Oh my god. Okay. But yeah, overall, this was a nice episode. Ugh, I'm afraid I might have talked too much and I'm going to have trouble editing shit out. I know that's going to be at least a limited problem with the last one. But at the same time, I've got less work through, so it's going to at least save me time. Because the problem is, it doesn't matter if I'm starting with only 12 minutes of footage or something. Because it's not just about fitting them under 10 minutes. It's also generally best if you don't have any too long chunks of footage. A little peek under the hood of reacting. It's just that, yeah. I do stuff to help with that too, by speeding my reaction up at that point, because you might have noticed that this is running faster, because that helps squeeze it past a little bit more. After all, if it's faster, there's less footage being shown that way too. But that's about it. Still, nice episode. I've got there's the next one, Twilight 7. I didn't go on a comment until now, but I saw it earlier. And I'm like, saw the title earlier. I'm like, now that I'm actually looking at this, not just on the list, I think, oh, this is gonna be enough. The title is a reference to Ocean's 11, and it's probably going to be about the main 7. So this is a Twilight. This is the main 7, and yes, Starlight's the main character. Get used to it. But any holdouts who still hate the character. But I will see you all